Hello, family. Welcome back to another episode of A Soft Era. We are on episode 2, and today's topic is procrastination. Ooh. Just saying that brought chills to my body just now, because I know personally that is something that I am still going through. Like I said, with this whole process and this podcast, I pray that we can all heal together and that you guys see the healing that I'm in the midst of doing, trying to help bring people to experience the love of God. Because the love of God is so precious. It's like no other. You will never find a type of love that He gives. So procrastination is definitely a big one for me. And what brought me to this topic, actually, because if I'm being honest, I didn't even have this in one of my topics, which is crazy. You would think I would, because it's definitely procrastination is I feel like it's not easy to stop being a procrastinator, because I feel like that comes with generational curses. Like, that's just passed down. Sometimes you don't have the motivation. It's a lot that comes with procrastination. And what brought me to this topic is that I seen this beautiful video on TikTok. And I'm actually going to share it with you guys.
Today, I pray you release the spirit of procrastination. My prayer is that you move intentionally through your plans and see it to full completion. My hope is that you don't overthink the process and annihilate the overwhelming feeling of perfection. I pray that the ideas shown in your dreams and your visions ignite a force so powerful that it sends you on a path to confront your fears and master the plan. I pray that you lean on God and discover the congruence of the ability to be exalted when you position yourself accordingly. I pray that you don't stop. The positive words are to infer that we all have the ability of greatness and contain the tools to increase what we seek. I pray that you don't judge yourself harshly, that the mistakes and hiccups you made while deferring your dreams are not the limitation, but the limitless ability to expound and reach the pinnacle of your own personal success. I pray the days that you set ruminating on the plan won't deter you from praying for what may be deemed as impossible. Just have the faith of a mustard seed, my baby. I pray that this message touches you from the deepest depths to the corners of the mind that convince you that you couldn't see it through. When you move with great intentions and believe that you have the resources, procrastination and the stalling of dreams will dissipate. It's up to you to make all of this happen, and I pray it will be provided the moment.
And make sure you guys go follow her back. That was a great message that I needed in that moment, and the Holy Spirit definitely moved me to speak on this, because procrastination, I feel like a lot of people deal with procrastination and we don't know how to handle it. We don't know how to go about it. I feel like a routine needs to be made. I feel like every day that God wakes you up is another chance, another opportunity for you to be one step ahead of your dreams, of your goals, and like where you want to get to. And just waking up, just like small things are procrastination. Waking up, you're supposed to be at work by 7 a.m. You wake up at 6, but you don't get out of the bed until like 6:15, 6:20. Procrastination. Now you gotta rush and get dressed, rush and get ready, rush and head to work, you know? You have to be somewhere at a certain time, but you procrastinate to the last minute. Or you have an event coming up, you have a trip coming up, and you get your plane ticket at the last minute. You start shopping at the last minute. Like, all that is procrastination. Like, and I feel like you got to know that you have procrastination, because procrastination can be some of the smallest things that you do, which is some of the examples that I just showed. I mean, some of the examples that I just said. And procrastination is definitely, how can I put it? It can hold you back. And I feel like procrastination is not godly like, because God wants you to get to the life that He has planned for you, and you're not going to be able to get to that life if you're procrastinating. And yes, that means on the smallest things, waking up late, going to the gym the next week when you were supposed to go today, like things like that. And I feel like a lot of us don't realize those small procrastinations over time builds into something bigger. And I feel like most times when you're procrastinating, it's definitely something, it's a spirit in you that does not want you to move. That spirit wants you to stay stuck in that cycle that you're at, stay stuck in that position that you're at, stay stuck at where you're at now, because He knows if you get up and move, when God wakes you up and you get up and move and aim towards that goal, that dream that you have, He knows He will not have no control over you. He will not have a hold over you. He won't be able to control your mind when you're moving and aiming towards your goals. Like, He knows that you're not gonna look back, and He keeps you stuck so you can stay stuck in the same cycle and look back. The devil wants you to look behind him, not in front of him, not on the side of him. He wants you strictly behind him. And you do not want to be behind him, baby. We are on a walk with God, with Jesus, the Almighty, the Omega, the beginning and the end. You want to be on the side with Him. You want to be running that race with Him. You want to run to God, run to wisdom, like I said in my last episode. Procrastination. Oh, this is really a big one for me, guys. I'm not gonna lie, because like I said, I'm still working on that myself. Like, right now, I'm working on a couple of ebooks, and I started working on them in the beginning of the year, in January. I started working on it in the beginning of January. We are now towards the end of February. Let me get the exact date. It is February 28th. It is the 28th today, and I'm still not done with none of the ebooks, and that's 100% on me, because I've been procrastinating. And when I first started, it was a rush. I was so excited to put the vision that I had in my head on canvas and create it and make it come to life. And once I got deep into it, then negative thoughts rolled around. I started doubting myself. I didn't know how to do the pricing. Well, I don't know how to do the pricing. Like, I don't want to charge too much, but I don't want to charge too little, because I know this is something that could help somebody's life, And honestly, I wish I could. Actually, I can't sit here and tell you why I'm procrastinating, and this is just me being honest. I am afraid of failure, because I've felt, you would think because I failed so much, and I don't want to say failed so much as in everything I do I fail, no, but I'm saying I've definitely had my falls in life. I've had plenty of falls in life, and I feel like that's a part of growing, that's a part of maturing, and that's a part of the walk with God, the walk with Jesus Christ. You definitely have to fall a few times, you know what I'm saying? You're not going to get it right every time, but he is always there, right on time, right when you need him. He is always there to pick you up. So definitely a fear of failure, you know, because also this is around the time when I was doing my hair care line too. I just had a lot of ideas come to me at once, and I wanted to get them out. I wanted to put them out, bring my vision to life. I was so motivated. I even got my mom to help me on some of the ebooks, and then I just stopped. I stopped. I started doubting. I started worrying. And that's when the procrastination came in. It's like this morning when I woke up, you know, I thank God for waking me up, giving me another day to get it right. I got on my computer. I did. I got on my laptop, and I opened Canvas, and I went to one of my ebooks that you know what I'm saying? I went to one of the ebooks, and I said, if I can at least get one page done a day, it that was literally my motivation. You know, I'm like, let me do one page a day. You know, wanting God to definitely give me that push that I needed, because something just told me open up the laptop, and I instantly went to Canva. So I'm definitely going to say a prayer about it. You know, and I feel like to get through procrastination, you definitely have to pray. Prayer needs to be in the center of that, because like I said, that is definitely something that is holding you, that wants you to stay stuck, and that does not want you to move on and elevate. And in 2024, on this walk with God, there is no turning back. There is no staying still. We are staying still for Jesus. We are staying still for God when he tells us to. When we get to where he wants us to get us, and he says, okay, I got you. You did what you needed to do. Now let me do what I've already had planned to do for you. So procrastination is definitely, it's hard. It's hard. It's definitely something hard to break, especially I feel like personally, generational curses are real. I feel like they are real. Sometimes unhealed wounds, open wounds, can get passed down. That's why I feel you got to heal. You have to heal, you know, because that definitely can't, whatever emotions you got going, whatever unhealed trauma you have going on, you can pass it to your son, to your daughter, and so on and so forth. And then they not healing, they pass it on to their daughter, their son, and it goes on and on and on. And generational curses are hard to break, but they are breakable as long as you have, y'all already know what I'm about to say before I say it, Jesus Christ. And I pray that we overcome procrastination. I pray that God put his hands on us every time we feel ourselves falling into procrastination. I pray that we are strong enough to walk this path with God, to know and recognize when we are falling into a procrastination hole. I pray that we are strong enough to pick up that Bible, get on our knees, go to that closet, and pray to Jesus Christ. I pray that we get through the struggle mentally of procrastination. I pray that we break the generational curses of procrastination. I pray that God touches us every time we feel that procrastination, and that He guides us so we don't go back or we don't look back to that procrastination. We keep moving forth with our walk with Him and where He wants us to be and what He has planned for us. Procrastination. Procrastination is like, it's like a annoying bug. Like y'all know, like when flies are flying around, the buzz noise that they make, and how you get annoyed every time it, you know what I'm saying, goes in and out. They fly in your face, fly out when you try to flap them away. That's what procrastination that's what procrastination is like. Something that comes back and forth that is annoying. We have to stomp on procrastination, honestly. And today, on, what is today? Today is Wednesday, February 28th. And today, procrastination is no longer in our bodies. We will heal from procrastination. We will heal our trauma, our generational curses from procrastination. There is no such thing as procrastination when it comes to us now, because God can get us through anything, and God will get us through anything. And on this walk with Jesus Christ, procrastination no longer lives here. If procrastination is knocking at the door, you turn the other way. If procrastination is in the kitchen while you cooking, you keep cooking. Do not stop. Do not look at procrastination. Do not think about procrastination. Because when it comes to procrastination, you have to change your mindset, because procrastination is definitely a mental thing as well. And I'm always saying this because I feel like before you do anything, you think about it. That's just the human in us. We think about everything that we do. Honestly. No, I personally don't think no one can say that, oh, I didn't think about it. You know what I'm saying? I didn't think about it before I did it. But you did, though, or else you wouldn't have done it. That was a thought that was in your head. And that's what procrastination is like. And through your walk with Jesus Christ, you definitely have to change your mindset. That procrastination mindset, that doubtful, that weary, that depressed mindset, you have to get out of you. Literally, I don't care if it's cliche to say, but you literally have to speak life over yourself, over your goals, over your dreams. And I want you to repeat after me today, Wednesday, 28th, or whatever day you are looking at this, that I am not a procrastinator. I am a child of God. No weapon formed against me shall prosper, and I will be able to accomplish any goal that I have in my mind. I will work towards any goal that I have in my mind. There is nothing that I cannot do without Jesus Christ. I want you to say that. I want you to repeat that. Because that is the truth. That is the way. God is the way to everything in your life. And God does not want you. Why? God made you and created you wonderfully in His perfect image. Why would you even want to speak doubt over your life, over your situation? Why would you even want to do that? He doesn't do that. Even when we sin, when we procrastinate, because procrastination is a sin, when we procrastinate, He still forgives us. He forgives us. When we wake up late, we go on to work late, He forgives us. When we keep putting off going to the doctor, He forgives us. When we keep putting off on reading the Bible, praying, He forgives us. But do not take His forgiveness for granted, because procrastination is definitely a sin that could get us to not meet Him. And that's one of the scariest parts. And like I said, when you're procrastinating. When when you get in that mindset, you got to shake out of it. That's why you have to change your whole mindset. Create a routine. Write it down and go by that routine. I don't care. Write it down 1,000 times if you have to. And I'm not just saying this to you guys. I'm saying this to myself as well. Write down a routine. Do that routine on a daily. Have you a morning routine. Wake up a little more earlier for work and get you a verse in. Take you a shower. Positive thinking. Nothing but positive thinking. And I know it's better said than done, but it can be done. You have to speak life. If you cannot speak life over yourself, how do you expect God to keep forgiving you if you can't even sacrifice yourself and stop putting dark clouds over your life. Stop speaking negative in your life. Procrastination is hurts. Procrastination is time consuming. Procrastination does not care who you are, what you are doing, what you look like. Procrastination wants to attack you. And you have to be the bigger person, that child of God, and put on the armor of God and go to war with procrastination. Procrastination is a snake. Procrastination is an enemy. There is no good in procrastination. You sit here and tell me one thing that you've gained off procrastination. Nothing? Exactly. And that's exactly what procrastination wants you at. It wants you with nothing. But God, He already has a life planned for you. You just got to get on board. Are you ready? Procrastination is a monster. You ever been one of those kids that believed in, monsters under your bed or monsters in your closet or something, or afraid of the dark because something is going to get you? That is what procrastination is. Procrastination There's nothing good from it. So let's heal. Let's heal from procrastination. I want you to write down a routine and do that routine every day. Every day. I mean, try your best to stay consistent and do that routine every day. Thank you for tuning in to the second episode of A Soft Era. It will definitely be a part 2 on procrastination. And I want to update. Definitely comment below if you struggle with procrastination. And let's get through this together. Because we're going through this together. Make sure you guys stay tuned. We upload every Sunday. And I love you so much. Later.